Hey family, it's your girl Zarinah. If you're new here, this is a lifestyle channel. We talk about everything love, life, and finances, and everything in between. So sis, if you like sit down, chit chats, get ready with, not really get ready with me, but day in the life, work from home, single mom vlogs, things like that, this is the channel for you. If you're an OG, hey girl, hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So you guys, it is the 1st of January, and as you just saw when I was showing you my dash, it is like 55 degrees outside. So I have on this sweater, but I didn't bring my coat because I'm not going to be like standing outside. I'm just going to my parents for New Year's dinner. But I just wanted to come in and start the vlog and say, oh my God, I can't believe it's like 55 degrees. Even though it's nice to have this kind of weather in January, it's like it's kind of scary because that's not how it should be. It's never in all of my years that I could ever recall been this warm on January 1st. I told you guys the other day, what was that, Friday? It was the same way. I think it had got to about 60 degrees on Friday. Yesterday, it was like warm, but it was rainy. So you would have thought once the rain had came, and it was like more like mist and stuff like that, but you would have thought like once the rain had came and the humidity had cleared, that it would have brought in a cold front. But no, it's still warm. So I'm gonna enjoy the weather, even though I'm not gonna be outside. I'm gonna be inside, but you know, it's still definitely a little scary. But hey, you know, I just wanted to start the first vlog of the new year on a much lighter and brighter note. I ended the year in my house, but I did all of my cleaning. There was no corner, there was nothing left uncleaned, unswept, unmopped. From like, I was even in the shower at 12 midnight. Literally was in the shower at 12 midnight. And yeah, so we're starting off the new year with a clean slate, you know, like only up from here. I think that, you know, I've endured trials and tribulations, and I know that it's not over. Like, it's not like I'm immune to trials and tribulations from this point forward, but how I respond to those trials and tribulations, and you know, how I work through the different things that I feel as a result of what's happened in my life. The shame, the guilt, the depression, the hurt, you know, all of those different things that I've felt. Some that I feel like were, you know, just irrational feelings, but still feelings that I have and had, you know, so it's still a process of working through those things. But, you know, I hope to, moving forward, respond in a better manner. I hope to release a lot of burden that I am not required or responsible to carry. You know, God said, you know, we should cast all our cares on Him, you know, cast our burdens on Him. That means when it gets too heavy and we feel like, you know, weighed down, we can't perform, we can't do, we can't exist, we can't live, we can't be who we were called to be because all of the weight of the world is weighing us down. That's because we're not supposed to carry it. And I think I've been carrying baggage of shame and guilt and hurt and pain and trauma and just life, you know, for far too long. And that's what's caused the bouts of sadness. You know, of course I am going to experience things as a result of what happened, but like the continuation of it, you know, it's okay for me to live, you know, even though he's not anymore. You know, I can still live, and I can still live my life wholly, happily, abundantly, in any way that I see fit. I don't have to suffer because he's gone. And not that I was putting myself through that consciously. I think it was happening subconsciously, and amongst, other things and thoughts and stuff like that. I really haven't had a chance to process all of my feelings and my thoughts so far. I haven't had a chance to write down my prayer. If you guys saw my last video, I said I want to be very intentional about this year and the things that I do this year, even down to my prayers. I want them to be very specific, very thought out. I want to be very clear what I'm asking God for, because I know that I serve a God who is going to, honor me and grant me with the things that I desire according to his will. So I need to be very, very specific about what it is that I am asking him for, so that there are no mistakes. Because even though I know he knows what I want and knows what I need, I just need to be very clear about that. I need to be very clear with that. So I have to, really take the time to get some clarity on the things that I want. I've been so focused on just like clearing everything out, and literally it has cleared out my mind, and I feel less bogged down. I feel less cluttered. I feel less overwhelmed. So, if you ever get to a space of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like scatterbrained and can't concentrate, and try decluttering your space, and see how that works for you, because it definitely always works wonders for me. And my New Year's deep clean was no different. It did what it was supposed to do, and I feel so much better just by simply cleaning up some things that I was procrastinating about cleaning up. So we are on our way to my parents' house, like I mentioned. I am literally about 2 minutes away. So I'm about to go and chill out with the family. Maybe I'll show you what's going on when everybody gets there. It's not really going to be a lot of people. It's just going to be me and my brothers. And I think my one brother is bringing my sister-in-law and maybe my niece. I don't know if Missy's coming. But yeah, so that's what we're about to get into. So I just wanted to say Happy New Year officially to you guys. Welcome to the first vlog of 2023. In 2023, we are going to crush our goals and our milestones. We are going to go exceedingly abundantly above all that I have ever thought or asked for with this channel. I know that God will bless each and every one of us with the desires of our hearts. All we got to do is lock in. All we got to do is tune in, tap into him. And it's a journey. Everybody, we're all on a different journey, and some of us are very similar in our journeys. But with the community that we're building, I know that we can all encourage each other and build each other and help each other reach our goals. So Happy New Year, you guys, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Left one of her shoes over here on the counter. it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth, and welcome back to the channel. So it is the next day. Yesterday, Janae and I did not make it back on the vlog. We were just spending time with family.
I got a glow in the dark dolphin. It really glows in the dark and it sings.
So Janae has sent that from Amazon to my mom, and my mom bought it and she got it yesterday. So she's excited about her new little stuffy. Janae loves stuffies. So if you ever wanted to send her anything, I'll be getting a P.O. box this year, by the way. But if you ever wanted to send her anything, she loves stuffies. My Cash App is always in my description box if you ever wanted to gift her or I. But yeah, so we never made it back to the vlog yesterday, but we had a great time. It was just my immediate family. So my mother, my father, both of my brothers, my sister-in-law, my niece, my two nieces. Sincere did not make it down yesterday. He had his son. He came down, but he came down late.
Yeah.
So it was just us.
Down really late.
Yeah. So it was just us, and we had a nice little dinner. So my father had made turkey wings, barbecue chicken, macaroni and cheese, red beans and rice, black-eyed peas, collard greens, candy yams, and then there was like an assortment of desserts. We had mimosas because we were supposed to have that like on New Year's. We were gonna do like a family night on New Year's, but everybody was just kind of like tired. So, you know, we kind of getting a little older. So like our hang time is not the same. So, you know, we had mimosas and we just had a good old time. Of course, we, you know, had a great prayer conducted by my mom to set us off for the new year. Just praying over the family as a whole for those that
I was praying too with my mom and my cousin.
So for those of us that were there, and also those of us that were not present, you know, so it was a good feeling just to be with family. And so we did actually say that we were going to be like doing, you know, like Sunday dinners more often. We'll probably rotate between homes, and we'll try and get together as a family, like unit, all of us. Because, you know, I'm always at my parents' house, but like all of us kids together with my parents, that doesn't always happen, except for more so like holidays and stuff. So we did, you know, commit to saying that we would get together more often, maybe like a monthly basis. So I look forward to that. You'll be seeing these family dinners, of course. So even though you missed out on this one, there'll definitely be more to come. So it's the next day, it's Monday, and today is my last day of being off before I have to go back to work. And then I think Janae goes back to school. I have to check the school calendar. I think it's tomorrow or Wednesday, but I feel like it's tomorrow.
I don't think it's tomorrow because I'm having a school break.
I think the school break is over, Janae.
I don't think so because it's still a holiday.
Well, the holiday is over. The holiday was yesterday, and that's it. So I think it's back to school tomorrow.
No, it's not.
I think so.
I think it's on Wednesday.
We'll look at the school calendar and we'll make sure, okay?
I hope I might because I hope it's Wednesday. Because I don't know if it's going to be Wednesday, but I think it's going to be Wednesday because I think it's going to be on the other Wednesday.
So she's trying to convince me that it's not going to be until Wednesday, but I will check the school calendar to be sure. So I think I'm just gonna chill out today. So I'm in the house, but I'm waiting for my father to come by because he's going to help me put my Ring camera outside, and then also with my alarms for the windows, I want that to be put up too, just because like I didn't realize, like I've only opened up Janae's windows one time, and I thought I locked it, but on New Year's Eve when I was making like cornbread and I had the oven up to like 450, like the alarm had went off. So I opened up the windows to let the whatever, because it wasn't any smoke, it wasn't anything burning, but whatever the fire alarm was picking up, you know, I opened up the windows to let that out, and I realized that one of her windows was unlocked, and that freaked me out because I'm like, what? Like, first of all, I don't remember it ever. Like, I thought I locked it back. I was very conscious of doing that, so I don't know how the window became unlocked, and she doesn't know how to do that. And I don't normally open up windows, period, in here because I am on the first floor. And my back door, it doesn't have like a screen. It's just a door that you open. So I don't really open that unless like I'm standing right there because there's no screen to lock or anything like that. So when I realized that her window was open, I was like freaking out. So I called my father. So my father's gonna help me put the alarms on the windows and put my camera out there. Nobody attempted to come in here or anything like that. It's just the fact that I just want my home to be secured. I live in a safe area. I live in, you know, a nice area, nice development. There's nothing like that of concern, but still at the same time, you just never really know. And, you know, with me living on the first floor, being a single woman, and, you know, you just never know who's watching you, your comings and goings. And, you know, we're just living in a crazy time. So I just want to make sure that we are protected in all ways. So, you know, that's, you know, that, you know, living alone kind of thing. You know, and the things that you have to think about when you're a single woman and when you're a single mom. So that's what I'm waiting for my father to come by. I think my mom's gonna come by too. So they're probably, yeah. So I don't know what time they're coming by, but we're just gonna be hanging in the house today. And I gotta double check on Janae's school because I blow dried her hair, as you can see, but it's starting to like kink back up, and I'm thinking I want to like press it out because I need to trim her ends. So I think I'll probably be doing that today and maybe styling her up a little bit to go back to school. But yeah, that's our day. We're pretty much gonna stay in the house. But yeah, stick around, and if you're interested in finding out what we get into. Oh, also moving forward, so I have to give some thought about what I want to do, where I want the content to go. And I'm still like trying to like narrow down what I want for myself. I haven't written out my prayer yet. I haven't written out the things that I want. I want to revisit some of the things that I've already written down and kind of like formulate that into one thing and adding to it as well. So you'll probably see some of that going on today. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and introduce the vlog, or this part of the vlog, sis. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment in the box below. Let me know how your New Year's was. How did you bring in the new year? And I hope and I wish you all a happy, wonderful, prosperous, successful, and abundant 2023. I will see you all in the next clip. Hey, you girls. So we are back. Janae wanted to show you her gift that she got from Auntie Ned and Uncle Ty. This is a lip gloss maker, and I think it's Color Fusion. I'll show you the box in a different clip. Like I'll piece the clip in of what the box looks like. But when you take it out of the box, you have the lip gloss blender, I guess. And then you have 5 different, colors. You also have tools and applicator tops. And then you even have a little keychain that you can make. So then, you know, you have your little lip gloss and you can have it on your keychain. I thought this was so cute and so up Janae's alley, being that she is such a girly girl. She loves makeup. And yeah, so we wanted to show you how we do this. We've already done one that I recorded it was kind of good, but I figured I'd do another one. So here is Janae making her lip gloss. So first you're gonna put the container here. Okay, good job. So she's cleaning in between. the container here. And then we're gonna put the color vials in here. So they're gonna come out looking like this, but we have different colors. What's the other color that you want? You have to do 2 colors. All right, so this is what the color vials look like. They are scented and flavored gently. So then you have to remove the cap by turning. Okay, and then while the arms are all the way up extended, you're gonna put one in here. Hold on. Okay, so then what we do next, no, we don't close the doors next. We have to push these down. All right, now that the doors are closed, and then she's gonna crank it. And as she cranks, hold it here. As she cranks, this is going to lift up so that it's not overfilling. You can see it coming in and twisting, and blending the colors. And then we have to get an applicator cap.
I got one there. It was right here.
So then she's going to put some on there. How does it look, you guys?
Good.
Smells good.
It smells like strawberry coconut.
Put a lid in. All right, you guys. So that is our review of the Color Fusion lip gloss maker. And so really cute, really fun, something to do with your kids, your girls, and something fun for them to do. It doesn't require that much assistance from the parents. It doesn't really require that much building of anything or putting stuff together. So you can be doing this with your kids in like 5 minutes. When you first look at the instructions, it looks like it could be a bit intimidating because they have like 5 different languages. And when you're first looking at it, you're like, you know, like you see paragraphs of information and you're like, wait, but then you look, it's really only a sentence in each language. So, yeah, really, really cute. You can be doing stuff like this with your kids within 5 minutes of opening it out the box. Very fun. Thank you, Auntie Ned and Uncle Todd, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
So we had a good time. I'm gonna put this away because she's already made 2.
I want to make another one for Grandma.
Okay, she wants to make 1 more and then we're gonna put it away. But I just wanted to show you what we were doing on this Monday. I still haven't figured out if she has school yet. I'm about to go look at that calendar so that I can mentally prepare her and myself for getting back in the swing of things as life returns to normal. I don't think our next day off is until Martin Luther King Day, which I think is like the 17th or something like that. So yeah. All right, you guys, I will pop back in with you a little later. I hope you're enjoying this random ass vlog, but make sure you leave me a comment in the box below. Let me know how you are enjoying today's video. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. Click on the post notification bell so that you know each and every time your girl drops a video, and we will see you in the very next clip. Hey you guys, so it is much later since the last time you guys have seen me. Janae is in the bed. It's time to kind of get like, I can't even speak at all today. It's time to kind of get reacclimated with like normal life, normal routine for her, especially being that she's been off for like the last week or so. So she was already like crying, I don't want to go back to school, mommy. I want to stay with you forever. My daughter is so clingy. But yeah, so this is my jar. If you guys have been with me for a while, you probably would remember that I started this. I didn't continue with it. And I was thinking back over the course of the year, there were a lot of things that I had started to do that I had kind of gotten lost or away from because I started to feel better. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I don't need it. And then, you know, winter came around or the holidays rather came around, and then everything went downhill. So, you know, I want to stop doing that. You know, when I feel like things are okay, then I kind of walk away from things. I find that I do that with a lot of things. Like even when I went natural, you know, for the first time I was doing certain things that were really growing my hair. And then I kind of like got away from it and became like super lazy, and my hair didn't flourish as much. And then it was just like, why did I stop doing the things that worked for me? Eating habits, working out, just being more active. I got away from that. And then, you know, things start to go downhill. Now I'm so far, whereas before I might have been like 10 pounds away from my goal. Now I'm a whole, you know, 60 pounds away from where I would have been because I just stopped doing the things that served me, you know. This was something for me to go back to and read and, you know, see all of the things that I accomplished, big or small. And I'm just going to open these up right now, even though I didn't continue with it like throughout the entire year. I do have some wands in here. So let's just, this is what they look like. So let's just see what we have. Big or small accomplishments. And I'm going to do this again this year, starting tomorrow, because I have to find my Post-its, and we're gonna do this again next year. So this one was worked out 3 times in 1 week, which is a good thing. Lost 12.5 pounds in 1 week. You know, that was water, mostly, or a good amount of it. Oh, so I actually started this in January. Why did I think it was the spring? This one says January 1st through the 7th. Worked out 3 times this week. Stayed positive. Completed a 4-day fast without cheating. I'm gonna be going on a fast very soon. Fasting for me, it's like clearing out the clutter in my physical home or surroundings. Fasting clears out the clutter in my mind, in my spirit, in my body. So I really like to fast. Push through a really tough week energetically. The 8th of January through the 15th. So it was a really tough week for me, but I pushed through. Honored myself, my space, and my body. I don't know what that means because I don't remember what was going on at the time that I wrote this note, but that's what I did. On the 15th of January, took medication and all supplements every day this week. I slack on that, from time to time because, I get caught up. I get in a bad place and I do the bare minimum. And even something as important as my medication, I will slack on. And this last one, started the process of contacting a therapist. And I did see that therapist several times. I have not continued with a therapist because I feel like with the self-help books that I was reading, some of which I recommended to you guys, if you haven't seen that short, I will link it somewhere in here, or it'll be in the description box. But when I was reading so many books that I felt after sitting with her a few times that she wasn't really adding to what I had already been doing. It was just confirmation. You're on the right track. You're doing everything that you're supposed to do. So I didn't continue. It would be good to, see someone occasionally, especially when I'm going through a bad place. I was actually going through BetterHelp, and BetterHelp is like a monthly subscription. So there would have been times where I was paying monthly that I wasn't in need of her or anyone. But, I probably should have picked back up that subscription when I noticed that I started to decline, with my mental health over the holidays. But I was like, a little tight financially, and I really couldn't afford to do so. But that will be changing. I will be making sure to correct the errors that I put on myself, last year. I will not be doing those same things. So this is my wish jar, or I'm not going to call it a wish jar, but this is my win jar. We're going to call this a win jar. And so I'm going to start tomorrow with, putting anything in here that I think is a win, whether it be good or small. And then at the end of the year, we are going to, either at the end of the year or at the beginning of the new year, we will go over some of those wins. But yeah, so I challenge you all to do the same, just like I did last year. If you did this with me last year, did you keep it up? And what were some of your wins? If you didn't do it and you want to do it with me, get you a jar, big or small, and get you some paper, whether it be Post-its, whether you cut up some, printer paper or whatever, and keep it, by your nightstand, and write down your wins at the end of the day or at the end of the week, however often you want to do it, and just put them in here, and then we will do this. Either you could do it personally by yourself, or you could share with me, but this is our win jar. So we are winning all 2023. I'm making sure of it, so let's keep each other positive. Let's keep each other motivated. Let's just continue to build and grow this community. So I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog out for now. Make sure, if you haven't already, sis, give this video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment in the box below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. Click on that post notification bell so that you know each and every time your girl drops a video. And sis, I love you so much for watching. Let's continue to do our best, be our best, and I'll see you all in the very next video. Bye.